So for those of you who are wondering, I survived Friday night and Saturday morning. Um, as I said on that last video, my wife was going out of town, so I was home with the baby all by myself, and that was kind of scary, but we made it through. You know, it was kind of rough, but it worked out, and now mom's home and everybody's happy. So because of that, Saturday was kind of a not a rough day, but kind of a day of rest a little bit, resting from what had happened. I mean, Kristen had just got back home, so I was spending some time with her because I missed her. And then just from the night before, staying up so late with Lucas, then getting up early, then taking a nap with him, I just didn't get a lot done that day. Same kind of goes for Sunday. We were Kristen was kind of resting from her weekend. I was hanging out with her, and then we had some errands to run. We had some things to go out and do. So I didn't get a lot done yesterday either. I mean, work-wise, it was good family time. So for those of you who don't know, I've been going through a Bible reading program, and I was a little bit behind on it, and so I'm reading to catch up. So what I'm doing is I'm reading 2 days every day to catch up to where I should be, and then once I get there, I'll read one every day. Now, the reason this timeline is important is this means that I will have read the entire Bible all the way through right before I leave to go over to England. So the timeline's pretty important, so I got to stay on this timeline so that if I miss days, I have to make those days up, or else I'm not going to have it done in time. So Saturday 2 days, Sunday 2 days, and then my 2 days for today. 6 days total, so that's a lot of reading today. But we're going to get through it. The first part was in Daniel, and I love the book of Daniel, so I finished that up. Now I'm in the book of Ezekiel, which I don't think I've ever read the book of Ezekiel all the way through. So this is going to be interesting to me. What's nice about this particular Bible reading plan is it makes it a little chronological. So I'm into the part where the Israelites and the Judites have been been taken into Babylon. They're taken into captivity. And so you go through kind of a bit of a history where they're taken into captivity. Then you move over to the prophets that were prophesying to them about their captivity, and then while they're in their captivity and how they're going to get out of their captivity, so that you're kind of moving around a little bit, and it's kind of taken through an interesting timeline, which I'm telling you. So I was looking at this article the other day, and they were saying the prophets are the hardest books to understand. People have the hardest time understanding the prophets, and I definitely understand that. There's a lot in there that I'm just like, I don't get it, and I don't think I'm going to get it without some serious study that I may have to come back and do later. But I will tell you that reading it in this order, reading it and understanding where they are in their history and what's happening in Israel at that time really sheds a lot of light. So they do sell chronological Bibles. In fact, I have one here somewhere. Where's my chronological Bible? It's up at the top. You can barely see it. It's this one right there. That's a chronological Bible right next to my Vines dictionary. You can get that. You can get a chronological Bible and read through the prophets that way. So you're saying, oh, here's what's happening in history. Oh, so that's why God is coming here saying these things and telling the prophets to say this in this way. So that makes a lot more sense. I'm not saying it explains everything. It certainly is still some of the concepts are difficult to understand. It does take a commentary. The Bible that I'm reading right now has the words. It's kind of hard to see because of the whites. Has the words and then a commentary at the bottom. There we go. So these are the scriptures, and then this is the commentary here at the bottom. So that helps a little bit too if you have a kind of a study Bible like that. That helps quite a bit. But anyway, lots of reading to do. I got to get back to work. I'm going to sign off on this one. I may post later today. I may not. Like I said, I'm just kind of flowing with it and posting, more often and less refined, and we'll see how this goes. Talk to you soon.